If your knees sound like popcorn when you climb the stairs, this video is for you. Today I'm going to share with you my routine for a little bit of flexibility. Now don't panic, don't adjust the screen. I'm not wearing my new suit. This is my pajamas because this routine is what I do in the evening, and when I don't do it, I get the consequences. So today or tonight, I'm going to show you a simple routine that loosens your joints. It's going to help you recover faster. It's going to keep you moving like the rider who's aging on your terms, not your body's terms. What's underneath the trousers? My cycling kit, you fannies. What did you think was under there? Okay, you see, from the age of 40, what's happening? Well, your recovery's slowing down. No shit, Sherlock, coach, I already know that. The fluid in your joints, it thickens. We call that synovial fluid, okay? It actually protects your joints, but it gets thicker. So what this means is also collagen repair slows down. Yeah, collagen's not just your skin, okay? Don't listen to all that bullshit. Ligaments and tendons. See, your muscles then stay tighter for longer after training. But there's good news. Oh yeah, there's really good news, okay? Because we know, okay, from physical practices and science, that your body still responds brilliantly to movement, hydration, and protein. So longevity of motion, my friend, isn't all about youth. It's about maintenance. Just like looking after your bike. Anybody else got a bike without a front wheel? I'll save that for another video, little project coming. Point one of my routine is what I call heat and hydrate. So we actually start in the shower. Now, I'm not going to do that here, but you get the idea. I want 3 minutes minimum of a warm shower to increase circulation, therefore increase blood flow around the joint. Now, I can probably get this an hour before I go to sleep, maybe 4 or 5 times in the week. It doesn't always happen. You see, if I do a workout later on in the day and it's coming into the evening time and I've got that 2-hour cutoff point before I have to finish the workout, before I go to sleep, I will add in a cold shower as well with that. But what we're doing with the heat is we're trying to break the myth. The myth of what, coach? The myth of if you can't touch your toes, you're inflexible. You've heard that one before. You've been to school and the PT instructor, touch your toes, McDowell, you fanny. It doesn't matter. Did you know that flexibility is actually inherited? It's part of our genes. We call it health-related fitness component, which means we can improve it. But flexibility is the range of movement around a joint, okay? The range of movement, not being able to touch your toes, okay? So if you can't do that, don't worry, but you will get better by doing these routines. Most people say to me, well, I don't really want to drink at night because I'll get up for the toilet during the night. Well, it depends on your hydration during the day and how sensitive you are to different drinks. But I would say a little bit of water and some electrolytes. You know my theory on electrolytes. Keep your body fully charged before exercise. So going to sleep, making sure you're fully charged is a good way to make sure you wake up in the morning. Careful, coach. Yeah, you wake up in the morning ready for a workout. Number 1, heat hydrate. Try it 1 hour before you go to bed. Boom, circulation to the joints. Right, so what I always do first of all is nice easy cat-cow. Now I do this in the morning as well, okay? But I do a couple of extra ones in the morning that are a little bit more resistance-based. So I do this 4 times. Now we know from science, especially from the great Dr. McGill, that we only need to start to activate the movement. So 3 or 4 times is enough. Now what I do from there, I jump into a little sit-up position, put my feet together, and I just open up like a fist between my knees and let my knees fall together and I just rock them. Now what I do, most people, they will have that ability to place their hand under the back. I want you to roll your pelvis. Now this might look a little bit inappropriate. Sorry. Right, so just roll that pelvis as if you're bringing your belly button up towards you. Flatten out the back. Put yourself in a neutral position. And I just rock. And I do that maybe for 30 seconds to a minute. And then all I do is I let it fall down on one side. Bring the upper knee up. Use my hand. Open up the other side. Nice and wide. I actually got a little click there in my back. You might find that as well, okay? That's okay. Facet joint. Just releasing a little bit of air. Just like flatulence. All it is my arse cheeks clapping together, doctor. And then I do the same on the other side, okay? Now I would probably go through that 3 or 4 times. From there, okay, what I do is I come up, okay? I'll do it from this side so you can see. So what I'm doing now is hip flexor. So as if we're taking a knee, or some people call it Sir Lancelot. Arise, Sir Scott. Nah, I don't accept it. You're okay, give it to somebody else. Give it to David Beckham. I hear he wants to become a sir. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stretch through hip flexor. Now, can you see how it just flows nicely? You can do this in your suit. You can do this in your day-to-day clothing. You don't need to be in cycle. You can do it in the naked, nude. Yes, do it in your pajamas, of course you can. And then we're just flipping over. Now, in the morning, I actually do this, coming up from some push-ups as well. You can be watching the TV. Spend enough time, okay? I go through maybe 2 or 3 minutes with the hip flexor. And all I'm doing is just holding that position. Now you can expand that and we can get much deeper. We can add twisting into this. Keep it simple. Simple is repeatable. Now from that position, I go back down, okay? Go back into the rocking position. I'll do a couple of little rocks. And now what I'm gonna do, hopefully I can get the idea of this. I'm gonna lift my right leg and I'm gonna place my ankle on the knee, and I'm going to open up. Now, what's going to happen for some of you, your pelvis, okay, your ass is going to come right up your bloody, under your chin, okay? Try and keep it down on the ground. And then from here, I'm just going to push my knee, and I'm going to open up, and I'm trying to get that L shape. Now, there are variations to this. And what I'm doing is I'm really stretching the ball and socket joint. I'm really pushing the hip. Oh yeah, you feel that? Now, we can expand this, lift my left leg off the ground, okay? I'm getting a deeper stretch. I can go even further with my hands. I can go inside, left leg, elbow into inner knee, and I can pull this left leg while pushing my knee against. Come on! Yeah? Oh, it's good stretch, okay? That's a little bit harder. You can just keep with this. Hand, push, open it up. Oh, I got another click there. And vice versa, you do the other side. Easy, okay? Now, from here, this is the stretch that will help you with your bad back. Or if that does as well, opening up the pelvis. This one, super simple. Do you know what it is? Thickened hamstrings. So many people have got poor hamstrings. Sometimes if your quads are tight, just come back down into a praying position. Stick your heels into your ass cheeks as well. Oh, piriformis, yeah? And then all you want to do is come back. You can control that. You're into a praying position. Please, 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 can I have a new bike for Christmas? Yes, I've been a good boy. I took the bins out 3 times last month. You know the idea, okay? You can just stretch off and you just relax. And again, you're watching TV, you're listening to music, you're talking to your wife. Oh, you look lovely in that dress. Oh, Margaret's got one as well. Oh, bitch, has she? Oh, God. I didn't know that about her. Her husband did what? Hamstrings. I mean, come on, man. You're doing all that work with your quadriceps on the bike. You've got to stretch the hamstrings. Now, there's so many stretches. Easy one. Okay, bend, heel out. I'll do it that way. So, nice and straight, okay? And what we're going to do is just breathe in, and you will feel it nice and stretched. You can control the stretch by bending a little bit more here. Or my favourite one, for everybody that's getting a little bit older. Little sofa or a chair. And all you do is place your heel nice and straight, and then we can lean into that. We can bend this leg, and you'll feel it stretch. You can go a little bit higher when you get a little bit more advanced with that hamstring stretch. Oh, by the way, a good point. I got into trouble for this. Take your cycling shoes off if you're going to put your feet onto the sofa. I had no idea it created such a reaction from my wife. Incredible. I wouldn't do it again. Don't advise it. Okay, so there are other variations to obviously stretching off the hamstring we can do if you just want to sit down. You might live in a house where you don't have any furniture. Spent all your money on bikes. That would be a good video. Eh? What would you sacrifice for a new bike? Sofa? Yeah. TV? No, I need that. Now, once I've finished with the hamstring, I haven't got a step. I stand on a step and I just do some little hip circles, okay? Nice and easy. And that's it. And I get deeper into the stretch as I warm up, but I do it after the shower. And I do it minutes after the shower. So it's hot shower, boom, 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 dry off. I'll make myself a little drink, electrolytes. Little tip, I only make the electrolytes if I've got at least an hour before I'm going to sleep. And then I do the stretches. And I will actually interact with my wife when I'm doing them. She's used to it. And I do them, okay? Right, stretches done. Let's move on to point number 3. Oh, there's more. I was a little bit vague when I was talking about hydrate. Point 1, heat and hydrate. Well, it's inside this cup. Best person ever. Don't worry, my daughter bought me that. If my wife had bought me it, it would say best lover ever. Anyway, it's in here. And it involves around about 20, 30 grams of protein, some hot chocolate, some water, sometimes some milk. And I'm gonna have this as my evening drink. I also have electrolytes as well, which I can add. I've experimented with various concoctions of cocktails in the evening, and I'll relax with this. I try and have it hot, and if I have it hot, sometimes I might use some collagen. I put it in there. But this is my way of approaching my routine to go to sleep, whereby I'm going to use the best known product for recovery ever is sleep, and apply a strategy that's going to therefore apply protein. Because without protein, you're going nowhere. I know you've got your carbohydrates and you've got all your fancy sports drinks, but the body needs those building blocks. It needs those 9 key amino acids that you're not getting through natural production. You got to eat them, okay? You got to consume them. And if we apply a strategy that puts them into your evening, great. Now, even if you've got something like, say, a cup of Horlicks or hot chocolate, whatever culture you're from or something, it's going to help you as well, because it's going to have some form of carbohydrate as well that's going to allow you to maintain a really healthy immune system and pushing through the night. Because yeah, you're still burning calories when you go to bed, and if you dream anything like me, shitting hell. You see, sleep is so natural, but many people fight against it. You don't have to do anything special, but in that time, think about it from the shower all the way through to the night. I've not mentioned any deadlines, watching TV, solving any problems. I'm chilled and relaxed. Get the work done so that you've got that downtime. Even if it's watching shitty TV, it doesn't matter as long as it relaxes you. I wouldn't advise going and spending lots of money. A foam roller, wonderful, because after you've done the stretches, yep, foam roller. And I would roll out anything that's feeling a little bit tender. Mainly quadriceps for me and my calf muscles. And I also roll my back. Let me give you an idea of what I do, especially for my spine and pelvis. So I sit on it and I just roll and I cross my legs, lean in, and I just see if I can find anything. There you go. Oh, yes, I can find. Sometimes you'll find just that little bit of tightness. I'm sure you've all heard of piriformis. Now, if I've got real bad glutes, that's a longer video. Okay, I'll go into using different devices like a little hockey ball. Oh, that's sore. But this is a daily routine. If you've left it, think about like maintenance on your bike. You ride your bike all winter. Yeah, 6 months. Well, about 8 months in Scotland. And then you take it to the mechanic and he's looking at you going, what the Oiling. I was going to say lubing your body every day, but don't say that. Hands on shoulders. Lift my ass off the ground. And I just roll through all the vertebrae, rocking forward and backwards, trying to focus on that thoracic region into cervical, and I just loosen that off. Simple, really easy. Now, there's lots of other little ways you can, but that's mainly what I do. I work sort of just through the pelvis. Now, there is the opportunity, I know, to have a massage gun. I have got massage guns, but I don't tend to use them. I've got this thing here. This is a massage gun and vibrating foam roller. Look at that thing. My word, you could have fun with that. Now, Pulse Roll, great company. No affiliation, no sponsorship. There's lots of other good brands. Now that, for some people, is wonderful because it helps with the circulation. Remember, as we're aging, what's decreasing? Circulation, muscle. We'll want to apply a strategy to maintain that and even increase it on a day-to-day basis. Now, we can go to TheraBands, okay, but we're getting more into some stretch strength workouts, sorry. I'll save that for some other videos. Inside Bulletproof, I'm actually designing my own mobility and stability through the spine. So from cervical, thoracic and lumbar, stability, mobility drills that lead into then strength drills. Many people might go for strength straight away. You got no fucking stability or mobility, so you're all over the place and you're going to end up injured. Range of movement, range of movement. Yeah, give the joint that little workout, okay? Sexy little workout. It's going to thank you. Guy's part of Bulletproof and he's been there a year. When people have been there a year, they become gold members. So that shows commitment from Guy and the many others that have been there for a year to get that gold status. You might say, why are they doing the program for a year or even 2 years? Because of the community aspects, because of the expert help they get from me as well and from everybody else. Makes them happy. Gives them accountability, but there's also on a journey. I ain't gonna sell you shit if you don't need it, okay? But if it does line up with your goals and where you are right now, then it's gonna move you forward. If it doesn't, I'll still give you 8 weeks of training. I'll still give you a launch pad to push yourself forward. Stuff like this, okay? Anyway, look, I've got another video for you. Do you wanna know what the best daily biking habits are that have helped me for 30 years? You can watch the next video. You take care. Keep spinning, keep smiling. I'll see you in the next one, my friend.